Hey everyone, this is the demo video for DMBot, our submission for SacHacks 2021. So DMBot is an assistant for people playing Dungeons & Dragons over Discord, as that's a pretty difficult thing to do in the pandemic when you all have to be at home. So we're just going to be demoing the bot. We've skipped character creation because that's a really long process that we don't want to fill up the video with. But if I can show my character right now. If I go character list, as you can see, I have a character named Albert, and then I can say character show, I forgot the name. Character show Albert, and then it shows me everything about Albert. So his name, level, all that fun stuff. And there's your characters. So first thing you want to do when you sit down to play a game of D&D is start a session. So to do that, we're going to say session start. And then I'm going to add myself to the session. I'm going to add the character I want to use, and then Carson will also add himself. And now that we're all in a session, we can say session list and see everyone who's in the session. Next thing you know, as you're playing the game, maybe you want to roll some dice. So you can say like roll 1d20. Classic, I rolled a 12. Not a great roll. We'll say roll 2d5s, right? I rolled a 2 and a 7. Cool. So you can roll dice, and then let's say you're playing along and we get into a monster encounter with a gelatinous cube. So we'll say look up monster gelatinous cube, and now we have all the gelatinous cube stats. And now that we're going to fight it, we're going to say combat start to begin a combat encounter. And this just rolled our initiative, so I rolled a 15 plus my dexterity modifier of 0. And Carson rolled a 20 plus his dexterity modifier of 1, which means I get to go first. So now as we're in combat, let's say I take some damage, so I can say combat damage Albert, and we'll do 5 damage. Albert took 5 damage, now has 9 hit points. Alright, and then let's say Carson takes a bit more damage. Combat damage Tyro 10. I've accidentally killed him. So your character will stay dead unless you say character revive and then their name. So now I've revived Carson, and his hit points, instead of being 0, Carson, if you could show your character quickly, instead of his hit points being 0, they will be back up to where they should be. If we take a look here at hit points, as you can see, current HP 10 is back to where it should be. So now once you're done combat, you can say combat end, and your combat finishes up. You can do as much combat as you want. You can kill as many people as you want, revive as many people as you want. And once everything's said and done, you're done your session, you can say session end. Now this isn't all that DMBot does. If you type in help, there's a list of commands on our site that you can use. So if I go here and go to documentation, as you can see, we have a whole list of commands, and we haven't demoed all of them. We have a few that are nice for ease of use, such as change prefix, and some other handy commands for playing the game. But since we're short on time, I'm going to skip right into the implementation. So the implementation is Python using Discord Pi on the back end, and we integrated those two things together along with a database for D&D monsters and a few fun systems for saving and loading player data. And when we put that all together, essentially we got DMBot. And then the website itself is just a raw HTML, CSS, JavaScript website that is responsive for mobile. And that's just hosted on 000 web host with a domain from domain.com. And on top of that, I forgot to mention the Discord bot is hosted on Heroku. That's really it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.